Xbox players talk trash constantly, like they're sponsored by disappointment. Ladies, gentlemen, and variations thereupon, this is Modern Escapism. Hello, my name is Oodles, and unlike Gears of War, I am exclusive. Joining me today, people say he's a Sony pony, but to me, he's a PlayStation stallion. It's Biggie.
Sony.
Also, he's an Xbox fanboy, but he still has to blow on his controller batteries to feel alive. It's Gadget.
No, I put them on my tongue to feel alive.
And finally, she's like an Xbox achievement because nothing says success like a digital sticker for jumping off a building in a game. It's Candy.
Hello.
And Stig's not here.
Oh.
He got cancelled.
He's not here. Sacked him. We have sacked him.
You got cancelled like a Sony studio.
Oh,
He got...
ouch.
Ooh, yeah! Yes, sorry about my voice, my prepubescent voice. I'm hungover and screaming, but I'll get by.
You are screaming, which is good for Pride Month.
It's becoming it's becoming a theme that I'm hungover on these episodes every 2 weeks.
You should maybe go out less.
No, it's because we do this every 2 weeks now, and I go out every 2 weeks.
Is it Pride Month already?
The fucking delay getting down to Biggie.
I was just thinking, has that come round again already?
Yes, it's June.
Air out the mankini, Biggie. It's time to go out.
Biggie's like, when's straight pride? We need a straight pride. Pride Month's a great month.
Yeah,
Love
it's fun.
I just can't believe it's here so quick.
I always enjoy it when corporations go, "Hey, Happy Pride Month," when like the rest of the year they're not totally like stamping down on LGBT people.
Yeah. For this month only, we will be instituting DEI. Just for this month only.
Just for this month only. So that means you're gone at the end of the month, then, Noodles, does it?
You won't make it past probation. Oh, but yes. How are you guys feeling this week?
Yeah, I'm alright. It's been a short week for me. I had the Monday off, had the Friday off. 3 days of chaos in the middle of it.
Same here, actually.
Yeah.
I managed to break out of hermit mode. I actually went out the other day, but you'll hear about that in a minute. But I've left my house.
It won't be a minute, will it?
No.
Are you
Let's be real. It'll be an hour and a half.
Are you all geared up for Switch 2 on Friday, Noodles?
Mate, I can't. Thursday? It comes out on Thursday.
Is it Thursday? I thought it was the 6th that came out.
5th.
Oh,
yeah. I mean, Currys are bringing it, so I'll probably get it on the 6th.
What's it launching with?
What's it launching with? Everything.
such as?
I don't know, some Nintendo games.
Yeah, but like, you know, specifically.
The one I've got is Mario Kart.
You didn't...
World. But, fuck knows, I think that's it. Who fucking cares?
The new Switch.
Who cares? I'm going to buy that little demo that shows you around the console. And
no, you're fucking not. You'll be furious. Spend the tenner on that.
Yeah, I am. I need to learn what it can do. I'm going to review
that different than the Switch 1.
I'm going to review it.
Cannot wait for that.
It's like my last Switch, but it's bigger.
20% switchier.
I'm going to see how strong these magnets are and how quick it takes to break the bastards. Not a good idea that they've put like magnets on it, in my opinion. Someone with ADHD constantly just popping off as
yeah.
Is that a worldwide launch on that date as well? So I wonder how all the servers and everything will cope with that.
I mean, given how flaky Nintendo's online servers are, they'll probably die for a week or so.
I didn't know they had any servers. I thought it was just one bloke up doing a telephone thing, popping them.
Did you ever play multiplayer on Mario Maker 2? Fuck me, that was awful. It was so laggy.
I don't think I've played anything apart from couch co-op multiplayer on a Nintendo thing. It's just no. No, mate. But it is launching with. I can play Twilight Princess. Play that. And Soul Calibur 2. All new games.
I mean, Soul Calibur 2 is fun. I wouldn't play Twilight Princess. I didn't like that game.
Not Twilight Princess. I'm thinking of the wrong one. The cartoon one.
Oh, Wind Waker.
Wind Waker.
Wind Waker.
Isn't that the good one?
That's
Wind Waker's great.
With the little, when he's doing stuff with his little... Doesn't he have a wand or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. That
A
one.
wand in a little boat like a dragon.
Which I haven't played since the GameCube, so I'm looking forward to that. But, look, I'm just swept up by the hype anyway. Speaking of...
I might pick up a Switch One, actually. They'll be cheap.
I've got one.
I'll buy it.
Do you want it?
Yeah, I'll
You
buy
can
it
have
off you.
it, mate. You can fucking have it. I'm not going to get much for it. I'm going to get like a quid.
I'll give you a quid for it.
It's a Switch Lite.
I'll give you 2.
Ooh. Now we're talking.
Come at me, bro.
No. If I did, my daughter would absolutely kill you.
I, however, do have a Switch that I'll sell you for cheap, so I'll talk to you later
sweet.
about it.
Lovely.
Yeah, she does. She's just literally got into Animal Crossing.
Oh, yeah, don't do
It's
that.
the cutest thing ever. Because she doesn't realise, she hasn't clicked on yet that every day's different and something happens. And every morning she's running going, oh my God. And it's cute.
Oh, and she gets to learn about mortgages and disaster capitalism.
Well, she's learnt about that because she saw her mummy and daddy crying some nights over mortgages.
But that's old news oodles.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Speaking of old news, he did it. He teed me up. It's time for Biggie's breaking news. We've done this for far too long.
Why, what we doing?
You may already know, but he doesn't, because it's time for Biggie's breaking news.
Microsoft's Xbox handheld has reportedly been sidelined as it focuses on third-party portable devices. Yes.
Yeah, why
There was a
wouldn't
big
it?
tease about one coming out,
Makes
and
sense.
now there's a tease of it not coming out for a while.
No point.
They,
Game Pass
gonna-
works on everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty
you,
much.
you literally just have like a G Cloud streaming device, can't you now?
Well, all the rumors
Oh,
that suggested that Asus were going to release a version of the ROG Ally, which is like Xbox branded, and that would be enough. Because
Yeah,
Game
why
Pass
not?
works on the ROG Ally.
Stick an Xbox sticker on it.
That's exactly what they'd be doing.
Yeah. I mean, it works.
It says
Why not?
they've sidelined the development of its long-teased first-party handheld gaming device as it focuses on its attention on third-party portable opportunities, including the Asus Project Kennen, which is supposedly still due out this year.
Yeah, makes sense.
What?
Why spend the money building your own device when you can just license it out to use on other devices?
What's the project called? Project what?
Kennen.
Kennen.
Spell it.
Kennan.
Suing them. It's very close to my name. Suing them.
It's like a Scottish version of you.
Project Kenny.
Mate, that is a fucking project. That's a fucking project.
Project Kenny Gamer Boy.
Yeah, cool. I mean, no issues from me on that. I think it's a smart move. Why put money into something that someone else is
It
willing to do
just
for
did
you?
seem a bit weird, didn't it? Because they did that advertising campaign. This is an Xbox. This is an Xbox. And then it was kind of, actually,
still
we'll do
didn't
our own
work.
handheld now.
Which
But
actually
no,
is an
we're not.
Xbox.
Well, no, they never actually said they were going to do their own handheld. It was just like loads of
they
internal
didn't.
rumours. But clearly what they've done is they've investigated building their own handheld, realised it's really fucking expensive, when Asus have already done all the work.
And it's a potential...
It wasn't so much of a
isn't it?
rumour. Phil
Potential
Spencer
loss.
confirmed it.
Yeah, you confirmed they were looking
were doing
into it. Didn't say that they were actually
anyone's
going to do
everyone's
one.
looking into everything. I'm looking into, I don't know, driving a car, but is it going to happen? Probably not. Probably not. But yeah, I mean, Microsoft are not dumb, are they? They know what they're doing.
No, but Sony are, because
Yeah, they
PlayStation
are.
Stars rewards program is shutting down, Sony has confirmed.
Oh, I knew you'd be
full-
gutted about this.
The full closure will take place in November 2026, but the
I
program
still don't
won't be
fully know what it
accepting
is.
any new members effective immediately. The news has been confirmed on the PlayStation blog post, where it's revealed the firm wants to refocus its efforts after learning a lot from evaluating the types of activities our player responded best to. After you signed up to the service originally, PS5 and PS4 users were able to earn digital collectibles by completing challenges which could be displayed on their profile page. In addition, the more important one, reward points were earned from buying digital games on the PS Store, which could be exchanged for full games or PS Store credit.
But how much?
Not a lot. You have to spend a lot. You have to spend a lot of money on games
to get a lot.
I was going to say you actually utilised it though, didn't you, Biggie?
Yeah, because all you had to do was it would give you what it called campaigns every month, and it would say, we've released these games on PlayStation Plus. Play one of them, you get 50 points. All right, cool. I'll load it up. Load it up, shut it down, uninstall, done.
Yes, but you're still paying for PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, because I use PlayStation Plus.
So to you, it's a bonus rather than just an incentive.
Yeah, because it basically meant if I just... Literally, they gave me a game, I loaded it up, and I got 50 points for doing exactly
that. But the removal of that
it.
incentive, will that stop you buying PlayStation Plus?
Not at all. But as I say, I got
That's
credit,
why they've
and
decided to get rid of it.
I just got another £5 off them.
Yeah, £5, mate. No one's knocking.
I've probably in total got about 25, 30 quid off them since they started.
No one's knocking that. I'm just saying if they.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's annoying. Because if you
like
did buy a game,
you're not gonna not get PS Plus still. They're probably thinking exactly the same. They're seeing analytics and going, no one uses this.
But the other problem is that if you did buy games, which I did digitally, and that was the way that they've basically been going technically, as we've all said before, everyone's going digital pretty much. You would get points for that as well. So that is
probably lost hundreds of pounds.
It's a bit like a rewards card, like you would in Sainsbury's, all that kind of. Exactly the same thing. So if they're taking that away, I hope they bring something.
Didn't Nintendo take theirs away as well?
Yeah, well, no, Nintendo stopped the gold coins thing ahead of the Switch too. Yeah, so it was that, you know, when you plug in a cartridge and you could like claim like 50 coins off it.
Because I got a lot. That was a lot compared to other companies.
It was, yeah, and I think they kept it
a lot.
They've kept it going for the entire life cycle of the Switch, but then they've stopped it ahead of Switch 2, which, you know, fair enough. Different policy.
I think I got 100 quid out.
Microsoft's been doing this for a long time with their rewards things. Exactly the same. The same points if you go and use things.
Isn't that to get people to go on Bing?
Do that. Yeah, and all that sort of stuff. It's a similar process.
Who the fuck's using Bing?
Me? Better than Google. These days, Google's gone to shit. It really fucking has.
Yeah, but then in a conversation, like if you're at a cocktail party, I'll say, so last night I binged
this. When the
this.
fuck am I at a cocktail party? That is like the least fucking possible thing that's going to happen to me. Fucking cocktail party. Maybe get pissed up in the pub, but I'm not going to be going to a fucking cocktail party. I am not that guy that goes, what are you driving these days? Oh, I've got the beaver.
Why not?
Candy, could you ever tell? Could you ever picture yourself saying, I binged this last night?
Not at a cocktail party, no. Not over the hors d'oeuvres.
It's just a party.
I wouldn't even say, I googled this last night. I would say
you do.
I would say no. I'd say I read something last night that blew my hair back. Not I googled it, because that's when you've gone looking for information. But yeah, I understand. Yeah, I googled it as a term.
Yeah, it's better than binged it.
I binged it. Sounds like Chandler Bing.
I duck-duck-goed it. No one's doing that.
Your Perplexity AI did, because I've seen you using Perplexity.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fair. Hey, like you say, Biggie, free's free, innit? If you're getting free stuff for your time, why not?
If they take it away, it's fine. It was a stupid way to make extra points by doing exactly what I said we used to do, because you just think, what's the point of this? But I get points for it. Well, and they probably thought, why are we offering that campaign? That's ridiculous. And people did it.
So what's the date of this?
November next year.
I think you said November it ends, but the actual
you need to pile into it this year then, mate. Pile into it.
Oh, no, I'm not bothered. I've already got
rookie
out of
numbers.
It
Get them up.
So I'm fine. Tell you what, though.
Cool.
If money's an issue, it's not for Randy Pitchford. Real fans will find a way to buy $80 games, says Borderlands boss. Someone stop him, please.
This is fucking chaotic.
Directly to Gearboss Randy Pitchford on X, or Twitter, whatever you want to fucking call it. One fan pleaded with the executive not to charge $80 for the up-and-coming Borderlands 4 game. This followed consternation within publisher 2K Games and parent company Take-Two about whether it'll increase the prices or not. Not my call, he said, before controversially adding, if you're a real fan, you'll find a way to make it happen. Wow. How well do you think that went?
So I hate Randy Pitchford, so I'm very
Quite rightly.
I can't be impartial on this, but is he the CEO of Gearbox?
Yes.
So he does have a say in what the retail price will be.
He's trying to pitch it as it's the publisher that defines the price, not the developer.
Not at all. Not at all. That's not how a chief executive officer works. They can dictate the cost.
At the very least, at the very least, he could have that conversation.
Yes. He can say,
He
look
told
at the
us a very
optics.
sad
It doesn't
story.
look good.
About how he acquired Starflight for the Sega Genesis by flogging ice cream on Pismo Beach.
Oh, so he already lived in California anyway and had a really good upbringing.
Relatable.
Yeah, sure. We all grew up in California, Randy, you prick.
California.
Anyway, times have changed since the 40s. Christ.
They'd only just colonised California. They'd only just won it off of Mexicans.
Isn't Pismo Beach where Bugs Bunny was trying to get to?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Albuquerque. So then he did try to sort this out by saying, on one level, we've got a competitive marketplace where the people that make those choices want to sell as many units as possible, and they want to be careful about people that are price sensitive, he explained. There are some folks who don't want to see prices go up, even the ones deciding what the prices are. There are other folks accepting the reality that game budgets are increasing, and there's tariffs for the retail packaging. It's getting gnarly out there, folks. I'll put that bit in. You guys... Borderlands 4 has more than twice the development budget for Borderlands 3. More than twice. So the truth is, I don't know what the price is going to be, he said.
He does.
He then went on.
So he didn't
no one's stopping it.
Well, so that second statement came out as a kind of when the lawyers had clearly told him, apologise.
Can't say this, Randy.
But it was just another Twitter thread after people were shouting at him.
Oh, dear.
So then, in his latest social media post, Pitchford wrote the word free, R-F-E-E, 4 times, each time in block caps. He said, for our real fans who may be cost sensitive, the very awesome and incredibly fun smashing hit video game Tiny Tina's Wonderlands is free this week on the Epic Game Store, Pitchford wrote. Please enjoy this free gift by grabbing your free copy here. Free.
So he's a child then as well.
For our real fans who may be cost sensitive, what a condescending piece of shit he is.
And I'm assuming he's a millionaire, right?
Multi-millionaire, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his net worth?
When can we operate defund Pitchford campaign?
We start it right now if you want.
Some people have started because some of the comments, as you can imagine, from the fans.
People are going to boycott his game now. I can tell you,
you don't
right
get
now.
To just walk back being incredibly tone deaf to the world around you. We are out here struggling, Randy, one player said. Whilst another wrote, dude, you need to shut up already. No reason games should be $80, especially if there's anything like 3 or that shit-ass excuse of a movie.
Which you enjoyed, Diggy.
Anyway, if he's saying, you'll find a way to play it, you'll find it. Yeah, I can think of one way to play it without paying $80.
Yeah, pirate.
Sail in the sea.
So Randy Pitchford, because he owns Gearbox, his net worth is around about $300 million.
Oh, so he's not skint then, is he?
No. Probably in cash terms, he probably himself has a couple of $1 million. But yeah, because of the value of Gearbox, and he's the
so if he's that rich, what's his excuse for his poor wardrobe?
I was going to say, I bet he's price sensitive when it comes to hiring people.
Yeah, very true.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm done with that, man. I was done with him years ago.
I was saying you were done with him fucking when Borderlands 2 came out.
Yeah, we're fucking done. I'm done.
But look, as always, if the game reviews really well, I will pick it up. I won't buy it full price.
£80.
It's not going to stop me if it's that good a game, because other people have put their work into it, not just him.
That is true.
Yeah, I like Borderlands games. I even liked 3. I loved Tiny Tina. I thought it was great. I'm just now going to wait till it's not full price.
Yeah.
Do the Ubisoft method.
Yeah, give it 2 weeks. It'll crash.
Give it 2 weeks, baby.
Exactly.
Give it 2 weeks. Well, you're not going to miss out on that award-winning story, are you?
I wouldn't have thought so.
You're going to have a good gameplay experience, but you can have that 2 weeks later.
Yeah, absolutely.
Job done.
Yeah.
Job done.
When everyone else is playing it.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh shit. Oh, shit. Yeah. Caught that straight then. Yeah, next. Enough. He's had enough airtime.
Over to the world of film and TV, and two films that will eventually get released but have been delayed is Marvel's next two Avenger films. They've been pushed back.
Shocked.
I was talking to Stig about this. I think it's got something to do with the reaction to Thunderbolts and the reaction to Captain America: Brave New World. One was universally hated. One was universally loved.
And they thought it would be the other way around.
They thought it'd be the other way around. And I think they've gone, we need more of that, less of that. Because I think Captain America: Brave New World's the worst Marvel film I've ever seen.
Wow.
But also Thunderbolts is caught in that same way that like Winter Soldier caught, in the way like the slightly darker Marvel movies tend to actually do really well.
Ooh. People are like, ooh. And the marketing campaign was fantastic for it. It worked. The characters bounced off each other. There was shock and suspense, and there was twists and turns, and it popped. And I reckon they've gone, step back a little bit, guys. We've got time to capitalize on this. People like these guys now.
I think also with Brave New World, I mean, regardless of the quality of the film, I think they kind of fucked it up by revealing Red Hulk in the trailers.
Mate,
that should have been a surprise for people.
Mate, it's about 5 minutes in film that happens. That's
no, but
not in the film. I mean, that you get 5 minutes of it.
No, I know, but it should in the same way that like at the end of Infinity War, like no one expected the snap to actually happen.
No, that's true.
And when it does happen, it's like a holy shit, and like people
I genuinely
didn't spoil it for people.
I think Brave New World is the most disjointed and soulless film I've watched in years.
Well, even worse than Love and Thunder, because that was shite.
I think Love and Thunder has one more joke. That's it.
That's him talking to the axe, to the hammer.
It's probably the goats. Screaming goats. But yeah, God, both of them films are fucking toss. And Quantum Mania's terrible. But let's not get into that. But yeah, but it makes sense why. I think that it might be a conspiracy, but I think they're pushing back and going, look at this, look what we've got here. To me, that'd be smart, wouldn't it?
A little bit of a tune pivot.
Well, we've all watched the studio now, haven't we? We know what they do behind closed doors. Knee-jerk reactions to people.
That's why you can't run a studio on cocaine.
You should be able to. Next.
But well, also very quickly linked to that, forgive me if I get her name wrong, it's Tania Miller, I think, has been cast as Jocasta in Marvel's Vision series for Disney+.
Okay, that's cool. Whoever she is,
they're still
good character
pushing
though.
that show.
Which you were good though. You were a good show.
No, I'm just saying they're pushing the Vision one. They're still obviously liking it. They haven't cancelled it, so.
No, but it's obviously the follow-on from WandaVision, WandaVision was really good and different.
I liked it.
Really smart.
Well, I mean, it wasn't technically the follow-on was Agatha All Along, and that one didn't hit as well.
That's one.
It kind of didn't link to it though. That's the problem. It didn't. It wasn't. I mean, I only got 3 episodes in, and I went, "Nah, I'm out."
See, I really enjoyed it, but then I was the target audience, I think.
Goth,
slightly witchy goth woman.
Or elder goth, elder wine goth,
wine goth. So, Tania Miller played Hannah Gross in The Haunting of Bly Manor.
That's right, yeah.
And Victorine Lafourcade in The Fall of the House of Usher.
Yes, I know what you mean now.
That too.
She is good.
Also, weirdly, she started in a podcast series called Watch Dogs Truth.
About the game Watch Dogs.
Yeah, I didn't realise Ubisoft were carrying on the franchise in podcast form.
Oh, wow.
Watch Dogs, what a glorious IP. Next.
Okay, so feel free to cut this out if you want to, but I thought I'd bring this up as we're all here, apart from Stig. We had some behind-the-scenes discussions about this, but I thought we'd wonder about how we continue to mention a specific series, because this is in the news.
Yep.
HBO has announced the casting for the key roles of Harry Potter, Hermione Granger and Ron Weasley. Hermione, sorry. You can tell I haven't really watched the films. But I know there's obviously a lot of discourse around the lovely author. Do people still want to hear this stuff about Harry
I-
Potter? Are we going to continue to mention it?
I
What
think
are we doing about this?
going forward, we probably shouldn't mention it.
Nope.
I'm not going to cut this out.
I'm on agreement with that.
We probably shouldn't mention it because we all have a very standing position against J.K. Rowling and the things she stands for and says and the horrible things that she does. This one's probably a good one to be our last mention on it then, because these kids' lives are fucked.
Yep.
Yeah.
The discourse around them is going to be awful. I mean, they're already kicking off about the girl because she doesn't look like Emma Watson. It's like, she's not fucking playing Emma Watson. She's playing Hermione Granger.
She's a person of colour and people don't like that.
What it's worth, I think the kids look great. I think they all look bang on. My only issue is they all look a little bit old. They look like 12. I know they're only like 12 now, but when they first revealed the cast for the films, they were like 8, 9. So unless they started filming already,
They might have
40
been filming.
by the time it's finished.
They might have been filming
They might
months
have.
ago. And
Yeah, they might have.
you
You're
never
right.
know. You never know.
I'm not sure
But
that
yes,
this is even
as
going
a
to make
stance,
it
I
to the
think,
end.
as a podcast, and I get it, people are screaming, but you did a full podcast on this. We know, and that's not disappearing. We're going to keep that up.
Well, I think the trouble is she's got worse since then.
She's got worse since then. But from now on, we've kind of had a discussion and we're not giving any more time to bigots.
Except
I misheard that for a second.
I think we're really clear on that as a team. So,
And this,
thoughts, please write into us. Let us know.
and this will count in also discussions of when like Hogwarts Legacy 2 comes out. Like we won't be talking about that, or
We won't be talking about it.
we
might say we might say, "Oh, I've been playing a game, but I don't want to talk about it." Or we've been doing watch this, but I don't want to talk about it. Get what I mean? There's not. It's not just going to be. It's not going to be her stuff. There's going to be other people's stuff that we're probably going to be a bit more conscious of from now on.
Yeah. However, if this show tanks in its first season and gets cancelled, we'll probably have a good laugh about it.
Yeah. There's a difference in there. Schadenfreude is real. But yeah, we've just made a stance. And again, if you've got any issues with our stance, please feel free, message us privately, any of us, and we'll discuss our reasoning in more detail. But that is that. Next.
HBO still. The Last of Us Season 2 finale audience significantly lower than the first seasons, but HBO insists it will grow significantly. Significantly in there.
Editorial giggle there from you,
More on
Vicky.
The Last of Us later. More on that later.
Yes, same here. But yeah, there's The Last of Us Season 2 finale, which aired early on Monday, the week of this recording. Welcomed 3.7 million cross-platform viewers in the US. This figure is significantly lower than the season's opening episode, which premiered with 5.3 million same-day US cross-platform viewers.
That's low.
Compare further, if you like maths, The Last of Us first season finale set an audience record of 8.2 million viewers on its debut. However, in a press release, HBO said it expects to see the second season finale's audience grow significantly following the Memorial Day holiday weekend, which contributed to lower viewer numbers. Additionally, the network states the second season of The Last of Us is now averaging close to 37 million global viewers per episode, with that number growing.
And nothing screams patriotism like sitting down and watching a finale from The Last of Us 2. Why will Memorial Day make a difference? I know they're not at work, but okay.
Traditionally,
Guys.
people don't watch much TV on Memorial Day because they're all out getting pissed.
they're out getting fucked up.
That seems like an issue of poor timing on HBO's part to have like your tentpole series for the year ending on a day when people aren't going to be in the house.
Yeah, not good.
Because I assume they didn't do that last time.
I saw that trailer recently
last time it came out in the January and it finished in the early March.
I saw the trailer today actually on the I'm a big fan of Stranger Things, but the finale of all finales of Stranger Things is on New Year's Eve. I'm like, well, I'm not seeing that then, am I? Because I will be fucked up for like 2 days. I'll see that January 2nd.
I bet there will be families that base their New Year's Eve around that, though, because a lot of families can't afford to go out now.
You can fucking drink in.
And watch Stranger Things.
Yeah, you still do it, but yeah.
I'm not watching telly when
like...
I'm drinking, man. Out in garden, making a barbecue, lighting fireworks off. No one's watching Stranger Things on New Year's Eve.
Trying to watch the Hootenanny here.
I'm watching Jules Holland. Not happening. But yeah. I mean, more on The Last of Us in a bit. Next.
Yes. I just lost my spot because I was doing a quick bit of editing.
I've never heard you make that noise ever.
The first Marvel DC Comics crossover in years is happening with Dead Man. I even got it wrong. Batman and Deadpool. So it'll be quite an interesting issue. One shot comics will be released. One for Marvel, written by Zeb Wells, and one for DC, written by Sir Grant Morrison.
Not Sir Grant Morrison.
I know. I'm just saying.
Anything Grant touches, I am on it. I think Gadget's pretty much the same. You love Grant Morrison.
Yeah, Grant Morrison's great.
However, Batman and Deadpool is not something I wanted.
I know, it's a weird one, isn't it?
It's going to be
Bruce Wayne absolutely
annoyed. They've done Batman.
Dead Man and it'd be
Deadpool. The billionaire playoff,
Yeah.
They've done that. It's just Bruce Wayne's just going to get pig sick of Deadpool.
Isn't that like most of the collaborations Deadpool has? Everyone just gets sick of him.
Well, the only good Deadpool thing was when they did the zombies, where Deadpool was the only person that wasn't a zombie because he's already a fucking zombie, and he had to kill all the zombie heroes and stuff. That was fun, but I'd rather have like a Batman versus Reed Richards, like Battle of the Geniuses. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. Which would have coincided with the Fantastic Four. There should be more Fantastic Four going off, but there isn't. No. There's no new books at the moment of Fantastic Four, which is baffling me. I thought this year would be full of new Fantastic Four books. Nope. Strange.
Do you remember the old video game tie-ins with movies coming out? I mean, the Fantastic Four game would be interesting.
Games take too long to make now.
Oh, I know, but just saying it, I miss the days of the
I bet you £1 million there's a mobile game.
Match 3 puzzler featuring Reed
Match
Richards.
3 puzzler, and you'd be like, flame on every time you get a match.
Stretch.
He doesn't say stretch.
That's what I'm saying. What else can he do? He doesn't say stretch.
Reed Richards is a stoic man. He's a learned man.
It's not going to come across
stretch.
in a mobile fun game, though, is it?
What's Sue Storm going to say?
Clear and invisible.
Rumble.
Fuck knows. But yeah, sure. Next.
Biggie's bullet points. Sam4 Interactive, the social media, put out an interesting post. It said, 33 days ago, we released Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Since then, we've sold 3.3 million copies. Seriously, as of today. We couldn't make that up. Another entry on the long list of surreal moments that your support has made real. Thank you all.
That was good.
What was that Jim Carrey film? Was that number 33 or something? Oh, was it?
Yeah.
He kept seeing a number, didn't he? For like,
no, good on them. It's weirdly serendipitous that happened, but yeah, it's fantastic.
I'm genuinely actually feel proud of them.
Yeah, good luck.
They're my ones to watch at the moment. I can't wait for the next it's going to be a few years now, but their next project, and I hope it's in the Clair Obscur world, because I think Clair Obscur is their Final Fantasy name.
I think you're absolutely right.
And the hyphen's going to be something else, and if they're clever, that's what they'll do.
Yeah, well, because it can give them
School Trip 34.
Well, no, because Clair Obscur means light and dark, so they can have so many different themes around that.
It's the light and dark saga. Do you know what I mean? Just keep going for 15 games for the next 15 years or whatever. I'm up for that.
I think they do need to credit their success down to happiness manager Minoku, though.
Oh, 100%.
He is the best boy.
Minoko's the boy. He's the absolute boy.
Rich Keeble, who does the voice of the character Minoku in the game, he put a picture when they went to the launch party. He was like sat there giving scratches to Minoku. And
Minokos and the Minokos.
Yeah. All I could think was, I really hope he followed that dog around voicing him the entire time. Offering people fights.
I've got a little update to that, actually.
Candy's made mates with him, haven't you?
Yeah.
I was about to say, he's taken 2 of my paintings. He took it because he voiced Francois as well, so he's getting Francois.
Are you
too.
in Rich an item now?
I think that might be a proposal. I think it might be.
Is he your boyfriend?
Don't know.
He's a ginger as well, isn't he?
He's ginger. We attract our own.
Bringing the gingers back.
I'm really worried now what's going to happen when you give me my painting.
She's allowed multiple husbands.
Exactly. I already have multiple.
Legit stalker.
Yeah. No, I played it very
Can that be a job title?
Did you?
Cool.
Oh, no, yeah, you played it cool with him because you were screaming to us.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, she was like,
I had to get that
yes, you
out
can have me
first.
paintings. You want a tit pic as well?
Might have accidentally slipped that in there.
Monoco like.
There'll be tits. Yeah, there will be tits. Good.
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 Moving swiftly on, I'll do the next bit. Dragon Quest XI surpasses 8.5 million copies sold.
Just
becomes
deserved.
the best-selling entry in the series. The long-running
I think it's
RPG
'cause I've
series
bought it
is
that
now
many times.
has collectively sold over 93 million units across its various titles.
All
An IP, that, innit?
I'm hearing is that it's taken like 9 years for that to sell 8.5 million copies. It took Expedition 33 days to sell 3.3 million. I think Expedition 33 might be better than Dragon Quest 11.
It's not.
No, you did say it was.
I did say it was.
Yeah, what did I say afterwards?
Recency
Then it came
bias.
back again.
Recency bias. Because I started playing Dragon Quest 11 again just to double check. Yeah,
Double check.
Dragon Quest 11. Just
I think you
tips
should
it.
go back to Expedition 33 just for a baseline comparison.
I think I might. Just keep trying until
You've got to work out if that dodge button exists.
It is a bit like Sophie's Choice because I love them both very dearly. Which child do I murder?
Do you think, and this might just be wishful thinking, do you think we might get a DLC announcement at the Jeffs?
That might be a bit
Yes.
early on that. I think maybe.
No, I genuinely think
the
we will.
Jeff Awards maybe, yeah.
Oh, no, I was going to say the Summer Games Jeffs.
I think
More on that later.
I think that might be too early because, like I said, the game will have been
soon.
out for like 8 weeks at that point.
Yeah.
And they've already pushed out like 2 or 3 updates for it. So I think
Big updates as well.
because the game didn't ship with a season pass, like there was like a premium edition which had some extra costumes, but
You're
it didn't
right,
have like
yeah,
a
you're
season
right.
pass or anything like that. So I think,
And they were also costumes that you could unlock later on in the game
yeah.
anyway.
So I think that if they're going to do DLC, it'll be something they've decided to do, and they'll announce it later in the year or next year.
I think they'll do what Baldur's Gate 3 did, what Larian did. Just like, look, we've done really well with this, so we'll just feed you some stuff till
Yeah.
the next game comes out. We'll feed you for a bit for free. Because they're not skint now, are they? Remember, there's not
want
that many
everything.
overheads when you've only got like 40 odd staff members.
33.
Give me everything. I will consume.
Yeah.
You've ordered your
I
statue.
genuinely do think
Yeah.
we will get a novel. We will get a novel.
A novel
Definitely
will
Got
get
me.
a novel.
Got me.
We'll definitely get
and
that.
those
And
will
it'll
be
expand
tear stained
more.
within weeks.
I want like, I wouldn't mind seeing like reading some novels of the other expeditioners from other teams over years. Because then you can go a bit crazy then, can't you? You can make things up.
Yeah. Graphic novels. Oh my God, the
Just
possibilities.
As
are
long as
endless.
it's not
Please give me
SD
everything.
Perry. What if SD Perry's doing it, catching?
I'd still be into it. I like SD Perry.
I know you would. You're an apologist.
She's shit, but in the funniest way possible.
She's the male version of Book Talk, isn't she?
Yeah.
She writes stuff for men that's a bit like, ooh. Gets men going when she's describing a Beretta for too long.
Or how unfortunately young Rebecca Chambers looks. That was a bit weird. It's a bit weird and
That's the
Caliban cool
words.
that one.
That's the wording. How unfortunately young. I mean, she's gone through police training. She can't be that young.
Actually, she's a rookie. She's like 17 or something, isn't she? Anyway, next.
Something like that. Next.
Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 is officially coming to PlayStation 5 this summer with some exciting new features. But you'll also get that with the other systems if you've already
They always
had
do that.
So you two could be just as disappointed as Candy was.
Yeah.
I ain't playing that
I mean, the
shit.
game wasn't an exciting feature, so hopefully they will be exciting.
If Candy, who loves shit games, doesn't love that,
I love
doesn't
shit
like
games
it.
and I love gingers, and I didn't like it.
if you don't like it, I've got nothing. It's got nothing for me, that game. Nothing.
I mean, it's
Absolutely nothing.
it's not the
Here she
worst
goes,
game
she's
in the world.
changing.
If you got a weekend and you don't mind really not participating that much, it's kind of a walking sim. If you don't mind shit endings, if you don't mind a boring storyline,
I hate all of this, what you're saying to me.
if you don't mind sequels that are way worse than the original and lose every kind of magic there was, it looks nice.
Do you work for PR team for that company? Christ.
Yeah, I know, right? That's why they're paying the big bucks. It looks great. It looks amazing.
That's not enough for me, mate.
If you like games that advertised one scene in their initial trailer, and I was like, I'm fucking pumped for that. I can't wait to see that in the game. Then it doesn't happen. You'll really like it.
Oh. she's on a box now, isn't she?
She looks well upset.
You've got to go in now.
So you're perimenopause.
Next, we mentioned this earlier. Game cancels some Switch 2 online pre-orders a week before launch.
Fuck.
They have, as they always say, we're currently working hard to reinstate as many affected pre-orders as possible.
They're not going to get them for another month, are they?
At least it's a personal hobby of mine to go onto every single game post, and you'll see it if you go on game.co.uk on Facebook. Every time they try and advertise a pre-order, you'll see me saying, "Don't fucking pre-order from them." It's an absolute. It's a pastime.
You've been stung
now.
a few times, haven't you?
I've been stung once by them.
And that's
I
enough.
still haven't got my Pit Boy. Pit Boy. It's been out on general sale for 6 odd months.
Oh, this is the Candy Gets
What
Angry
did you
episode.
order? The genuine one?
What's that?
Did you say you ordered the new release
get with the game.
one that they were talking about? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fuming.
I got one. It's here.
She got
one
herself
off
one.
Amazon.
She bought one herself, yeah.
Yeah, I bought this on Amazon. Guess how long it
But you
took
owed
to
one.
come?
You still owed one.
2 days?
About 8 hours.
Yeah. But you still owed one.
I've still owed one. I've still paid for it.
You could have one on each wrist.
What was their
that's
last
the dream.
communication with you? What did it say?
It said that your
Sorry.
Pit Boy's been delayed, and that was in January, maybe. And then I've heard nothing. And of
Wow.
course, they've changed their system as well since everyone pre-ordered. So you can't even look online and find your pre-order. So it's just vanished into the ether.
I would just claim it back on your credit card.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm going to have to with PayPal, but if you reach out and they don't reply, it makes it just anyway.
It has to go into a tribunal with PayPal then, doesn't it? And that takes
Yeah,
fucking
exactly. Well, anyway, I'm going to use the soapbox now. No one ever do not order from Game.
No.
long. Or shop
Ever.
there. Fuck 'em.
Fuck them.
Yeah,
If you want to get a console and you haven't ordered from Very before, you can order from Very and get on your first order you get like 20% off. So if you've never ordered from them before and there's a big console coming out, 20% off like a PS5 or something.
Huge.
That's a lot of money.
Mm.
Argos, you can rely on them. Just don't use Game. They're shit.
They are shit.
I use Curry's, so I'm hoping it's going to be fine.
It will be fine. That's where I got my Xbox from.
Curry's, no worries. That's what they say, don't they?
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
Also say that they come with naan bread.
Oh, big
No.
Hell.
Next.
This depends where you're ordering from.
Oh, God.
Alex Garland has been confirmed to direct live-action Elden Ring movie adaptation
Buzzing
at
for this.
A24.
Pumped.
So,
Not much
They
more
picked
about
the
it.
right guy to do it. An actual nerd.
so when this news came out, someone on, I think probably 4chan came up with the trailer, and I was going to read the script for the trailer out for you.
Go.
Epic,
Oh, is this the one you
epic
talked
string
about
overture
before?
starts. Once every generation, a fantasy saga is released that defines an era. This is not that saga. String music cuts out as a fart sound effect plays. Who let the dogs out? Jack Black spawns at a bonfire. Bonfire lit,
No.
baby! Starts air guitaring. Get ready to summon your closest friends for the movie event of the summer. Shots of Jack
No.
Black fighting a horde of skeletons. Who let the dogs out? Godfrey, bring me the Elden Ring. Who?
Oh, God.
Timothy Chalamet, they call him the Tarnished One. Shot of Jack Black fumbling down some stairs. Emphasis on Tarnished. With Tilda Swinton as Melania. The Rock as Godfrey the Grafted. And Chris Pratt as the voice of Elden Beast. Rapid sequence of Jack Black fat rolling around frustrated bosses. Final cut shows him puffing and wheezing as Godric lifts his staff to smack. Wait! Confused Godric. For what? JB points to his stamina bar, replenishing back to full. For that, you jabroni, and then successfully dodge rolling again. Jack Black is. Music suddenly cuts out to boss hits as as a boss hits JB in the testicles, cut to close-up of his co-op summons wincing. Dave Bautista, oof, right in the soapstones. Music starts again. Who let the dogs out? The Tarnished One. Get good. July 17th. Final shot is Jack Black respawning at a bonfire with a serious look on his face. Let's try that again.
Why have you done this to me?
I really want to see that version now.
I don't. You got that with your chuffing claptrap film.
Yeah, I know.
Make it in
And
AI.
your
It's easy
Minecraft
enough.
film. Oh, God.
That was
sounds
amazing, whoever did
horrendous.
that. That was brilliant.
I want a somber, heartfelt film from Alex Garland, please.
That treats
With
women
great
really badly,
vistas.
because his films tend to treat women really badly.
There's a lot of women in Elden Ring.
They get treated badly, to be fair, so they've probably got the right guy, but yeah.
That is true, isn't it? I mean, the whole hierarchy is on women, isn't it? Oh, God, let's not get into it.
No. No,
Should be good. Should be good.
I'm into it if he does it right. There's every potential, though, it could be an absolute shiter.
Yeah.
Because, again...
Stranger it's not a series. Very strange.
Yeah, plus, again, then, jokes aside, Elden Ring's story is not delivered particularly linearly, and it's really fucking long. So unless they're just going to have a film about a random Tarnished, I don't know how it's going to work.
I was talking to someone about it. I'd love it to be very dialogue light.
Alex Garland's a
More-
writer, though, so I don't think you can expect
And more
that.
more vistas, and do you know what I mean? More
But even in this,
feel.
the thing is, for all there is not a lot of cutscenes in Elden Ring, there is so much
Chat.
text.
Yeah, a lot.
There is a lot
I
of
was
actual
listening to
story
a
in it.
podcast, and they said they thought it might be along the lines of, I haven't seen it, The Green Knight, that movie
I
on
said that.
Amazon.
I think I've seen
Green
people
Knight.
talking about that. I think maybe along the visual style of it.
Yeah, because Green Knight's a bit of a fever dream compared to what Dark Souls
That's
is.
it,
Elden Ring.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Very fever dream.
yeah, I mean, unless they're doing like a prequel to Elden Ring where they're doing like the Night of the Black Knives or something. But
Yeah, the shattering.
yeah, maybe, I don't know. It just seems like a weird thing to adapt. That's all. Like, because
See me
think-
as somebody that hasn't played it. I love Alex
It's gonna be-
Garland.
Yeah, it's going to be for something for
I
you.
do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
like I'm not shitting on the idea of it. I just don't get it.
We're all like this, but the second we see that trailer and it's got the good music,
And Jack
they're
Black.
all talking. They're all talking in like
Who let
proper
the dogs
English.
out?
Rise, tarnished, and all that's kicking off.
The loathsome dung eater.
The loathsome dung eaters sat there chewing on poo.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's a thing in the game, Candy.
Yeah, there is a dung eater. Is one of the main.
And he's loathsome.
antagonists. Oh, he's very loathsome. But yeah, I think we'll all go, ah. And I bet Garland's always wanted to do a fantasy epic. Some, you know what I mean? Sometimes you want to do it. And he's a bit of a nerd, so it's fine. It's fine. Bring it on.
Yeah. When the character's doing all the dodge rolling, I like to move it.
Oh,
Keep rolling.
Yeah, there's another one.
I wish
Perfect.
the internet didn't exist sometimes.
Last two, Netflix is gearing up to bring Stranger Things to an epic close. As Oodles,
On New Year's Eve.
Oh, yeah. The fifth and final season set to premiere on November the 26th.
And the finale is New Year's Eve. Let me remind you all. New Year's Eve. Oh, no,
And
we're watching.
the other thing I forgot to watch was the new It Welcome to Derry trailer is out.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
Official
Either.
teaser. I forgot to.
I have no
watch
idea.
That, that popped in the week as well.
If Stig literally doesn't send it to me directly, I will never watch it. Because I just
There
don't
was such a huge difference between the first and the second. I thought the first film was great. The second one was
Second one was
Right.
shit.
mm,
It was shit. First one
that's
was
just
brilliant.
that. Stephen King. It's not always the easiest to translate, is it?
No. The tomes of Stephen King. And notoriously, Gadget will back me up, not very good at ending his own books.
I don't think he's that good a writer in general. He has his moments.
No, remember, if he puts 1,000 words down, it will work every day.
I
Yeah.
think his ideas are fun.
Yeah,
I think the
He's not
books
the
are really
best-
quite elementary.
He's not the best
like,
closer.
yeah.
I think.
Remember, he did a book about a demon-possessed car.
Yeah, I was going
remember.
to say Christine's not the greatest
Christine exists.
And a
Whereas-
demon possessed dog.
Yeah, cool, Joe.
one. Yeah, and a demon possessed woman getting a period. Carrie.
And a demon-possessed alien that pulled teeth out.
And a demon-possessed man inside a hotel. Huh.
And then
Is he like demons and possession?
Demon-possessed fog.
Demon-possessed cat.
Yeah. Demon-possessed clown.
Demon-possessed tower, sort of.
Kind of.
Oh, I
Think
should
he
have
likes
finished that
demons.
book. I can't believe I never read the last book.
What, the Dark Tower? At the end, there's a demon-possessed man.
Demon-possessed
a
dead
gunslinger.
pets. I think we've cracked his formula. That book he put out years ago, Stephen King, all right, he didn't either, just fucking demons and cocaine.
Demons everywhere. The demons.
Are they his demons or the actual demons? Doesn't matter.
We've
Just
cracked
put
the
demons
code.
in it.
We are the next Stephen King, and it's going to be called Demon.
A demon-possessed demon.
The
Did you
demon
just say
novelist.
that is the demon-possessed demon. That is too.
Sounds like
that's
a
too
Goosebumps
profound.
book.
That's too profound. I've got a feeling Stephen King was R.L. Stein.
Yeah, you never know.
Demon-possessed sponge. Demon-possessed mask. Demon-possessed potato.
Fucking hell.
Oh, God. Oh, Stephen King in review coming 2026. Oh, God. Modern exorcism. I'm thinking on the fly.
I like it.
I'm thinking
like
on the
it.
fly. Next.
Over to the weird World Web, and boy, have we got a few here for you. We're almost there, people. Rest in piss. Birmingham pub unveils a new memorial in its toilets with names you can wee on. Yes, the Birmingham pub has installed a new artwork in its urinal. The Anchor on Bradford Street in Digbeth has installed a new toilet feature designed by Birmingham artist Fokker Wolf, or Fokker Wolf, depending on how you look at that. They said that the unique urinal features the names of the top 100 CEOs of weapons and defence companies from around the world. Along with the cutting phrase, it reads, "May the cowards who profit of misery, genocide and murder rest in piss for all eternity."
Do you know what? Actually, that's not too bad. Because I thought, when I skimmed over the article, it was a memorial to their locals. I was like, that seems like a weird
People were
place to
pissing
put
on
it.
their good people.
Yeah.
I didn't realise it was the... in that
gun
case,
runners.
that's all right.
I like it.
Yeah. Imagine being so morally bankrupt that you're a CEO from a gun company. I'd rather sleep
And the
at
artist
night.
says,
Probably very well.
"It's one of those ideas that I kept to myself for my own amusement. Then with all of the complete darkness that's going on in the moment, weapons companies testing out new tech, using it,
Yeah.
out-of-date explosives on civilians, I thought, hey, perfect. The military-industrial complex. It fits perfectly as they are an easy target."
It's all public as well.
Nice.
Wild. That's good. That's not a weird World Web. That's a good World Web. That.
Yeah, into it.
It is. Well, you're into the next one. Iconic sausage roll to star at Madame Two Swords. The sausage roll will be displayed on a velvet cushion placed on the classic plinth with the commemorative plaque placed beside it.
Greg sausage roll instead.
pastry-
He's missed off the important part. There's a Greg sausage roll.
Coming to
GRX.
that, the pastry was made following the same traditional plaster moulding method originally used by Madame Tussauds when she created her figures. Artists hand-painted the sausage roll model to give it the correct colour. The team studied dozens of Gregg sausage rolls to ensure they captured the pastry's flaky layer. The sausage roll will be on display in the Baker Street Attractions Culture Capital Zone during the month of June. The world-famous attraction has said the pastry-cloaked processed meat cylinder is the first food item to go on display in its own right. It elevates the snack to the level of British cultural icon, sitting alongside celebrities such as Shakespeare and David Attenborough.
Fuck off.
It's been so long since I had a meat cylinder. It'll be a week before it gets eaten. Some drunk guy...
It's made out of wax.
Some drunk stag do will go in and be like, "Oh, there's my sausage roll."
It'll be in a plinth or behind a perspex or something.
But it shouldn't be. That would be amazing.
I mean, I like GR eggs. I like Greg's. I think it's a good. Like I have often had a vegan sausage roll from time to time, and I'm glad that I've got that kind of outlet for someone of my dietary requirements.
I had a Greg's yesterday.
And Yum Yums are
There's
great.
nothing wrong with
Yeah.
it. I just not sure it needs to have a...
Mate, to be fair, when you watch a lot of TikTok like I do, Americans are obsessed with Greggs. That's why I kept calling it GR eggs, because that's what they think it is. A lot of them think it's called GR eggs, not like WH Smiths.
I think that was one. I think it was one person doing some rage bait, mate.
But everyone's doing it now, though, and it's one of the things. If they come visiting to Britain, they go
Love
to
an
Greggs.
MC Donald's.
Isn't Greggs from your neck of woods, Gadget?
Yeah. Head office is just down the road from me.
You should be proud.
What, they done a wax version of museum in London? They put it at the
Up on
fucking
Mid
Laying Art
Cylinder.
Gallery up in Newcastle, maybe. Or the Hancock
Yeah,
Museum.
nobody'd go
We've
there,
got
would
museums
they?
up
Nobody
here,
goes
not the fucking wax things down in London. Fucking London, man. They don't even do studies in the ones in the Greggs in London.
Do they not?
Nah.
Furious.
The
mate.
sausage rolls aren't as
Absolutely
good.
furious.
Sausage rolls aren't as good in London. It's like Guinness doesn't travel.
Yeah, sausage rolls don't travel.
The fucking northern sausage roll.
Well, you can throw a meat cylinder. They go pretty far.
I know they
Stop
don't do
calling
gravy
it a
and
meat
chippies
cylinder.
in-
It's weirdly
Down
upsetting.
down south, they don't do gravy and chippies.
No.
I found that out.
Now they do
found
fucking.
that out.
Now they fucking do eels and jelly.
Fucking weird that.
That's
What,
just
you
London.
don't have gravy on your chips? Well, you don't eat them anyway.
Don't like all gravy. I don't like gravy either.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
A meat cylinder transportation device.
Yeah, that's the pastry.
Thank you for the news, Biggie.
Oh, we haven't finished there, mate. There's
Oh,
one
for
final one.
fuck's sake.
Punk band Private Function releases goopy vinyl that smells like Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina. I'll leave that there for a minute. The band has announced that among the vinyl pressings for the new album is a goopy variant. Variant. Yeah. Sorry, I'm tired.
Goopy variety.
My brain occasionally just refuses to process words.
English is not your first language.
That was manufactured with a scent that mimics the one used in candles that were produced with a scent that Paltrow identified as reminding her of what her vagina smells like.
I thought that were of April Fools.
No, it was a real
They were
thing.
labelled, "This smells like
They
my
were-
vagina."
they were really
The statement
frappated.
shared by Lamb Goat guitarist Lauren Hester said this was potentially the greatest thing anyone had ever done, and everyone at Private Function was beyond impressed. We immediately tried to buy one, but due to the overwhelming demand, it sold out instantly. They now sell for over $700 each. So she continued, $700 to smell Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina is quite frankly classist, and we at Private Function think that every working class person deserves access to that smell 24 hours a day. Hester concluded her statement by saying, so congratulations to everyone lucky enough to score a goopy record. You now own a scratch and sniff record that smells like Gwyneth Paltrow's
sorry.
vagina.
I don't want to sniff out that Chris Martin's been in.
That's your line. That's your line in that.
Oh, that's a cold play there.
I just no. I mean, what next? Fucking Chris Martin dick cheese flavour. Do you know what I mean?
Why?
Oh,
Why, would,
that sounds
why
salty.
would such horrible things leave your mouth? You know, you need to get to the Dr. Scorched website and go buy some of that Sydney Sweeney soup.
Oh yeah.
To do that.
Yeah.
They do that. It's soap made with a little bit of a bathwater.
Fuck off, really?